Hey guys, Dave in Cali. Well, I've been just listening to all this stuff going back and forth about these biolabs and the possibility of, these uh, labs them trying to destroy the evidence or something like that. I saw that um, Yahoo News came out with a debunk um, article. Let's see. So it debunks the theory about the U.S. bioweapons laboratory in Ukraine that was seized by Russian and Chinese media outlets. Well, okay. It, you know, they say here that people were talking about it, so Russia obviously jumped on there, and so did China about the possibility of, or actually that these places existed. It says a debunked conspiracy theory claimed that Russia was targeting some Ukraine cities due to the presence of U.S. bioweapons lab, touted by Infowars, and the theory was seized by state-linked media outlets in China and Russia. The theory was also echoed by China's foreign ministry spokesman this week. A debunked conspiracy theory touted that Info Wars and Twitter. What, we have conspiracy people on Twitter? On Twitter on the theory about U.S. operating biological weapons laboratories in the Ukraine. Well, you know, it's funny about some things that are half truths and half, you know, well, do they exist or don't they exist? Well, let me see. Maybe we should just kind of look and see what we have. Let's pop this thing up. Okay, now take a look at this. Biocontainment research facilities. Well, number one, biocontainment tells you that it's a preventative program, but at the same time, they're doing research. So they're going to be doing research about containing something, some kind of virus or whatever it may be. And we have several places in the United States that we have that are actually doing this kind of stuff. And of course, to do the research, they have various, like, I don't know, 13, 14 universities working on these at this time, right here in the United States. Oh, and here's a closer view. So if you want to know where they're at, State Colorado University's got one, University of Missouri, University of Chicago, Pittsburgh, Boston, Tufts University, George Mason University, Duke University, University of Tennessee. We even have one down in Texas. So it's not a new thing. I mean, we've been doing this for quite some time. But then you get over to Ukraine, and oh, by the way, we had 14 in our country that we know of, but yet you count these, and these are all U.S. biolabs in the Ukraine. Okay, so there's 15 here. We have 14 known in the United States, but there's 15 here in Ukraine. So here we go. This is the main objective of the program is the implementation of the EIDSS that at the sites of the state sanitary services of Ukraine in order to monitor and prevent outbreaks of disease caused by a particular dangerous pathogen, according to the document. So we move down here and let's just take a look at this here. Here's in the expenditure, we can kind of get an idea of what they're spending the money on. So a diagnosis laboratory of, I don't know what that's called. It's, obviously it's in their language. But that's almost $2 million right there. regional veterinarian diagnostic laboratories, which is not quite 2 million, but pretty close. Of course, you're doing research using animals. Maybe they're testing it on animals, or maybe that's a way of selling it to the people. Oh, it's veterinarian diagnostic laboratory. So, it's easy for people to accept it. I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility here, So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here we have 9 funded that we know of in the Ukraine.
Does Ukraine have chemical or biological weapons?
Ukraine has biological research facilities, which, in fact, we are now quite concerned Russian forces may be seeking to gain control of. So we are working with the Ukrainians on how they can prevent any of those research materials from falling into the hands of Russian forces should they approach.
I'm sure you're aware that the Russian propaganda groups are already putting out there all kinds of information about how they've uncovered a plot by the Ukrainians to release biological weapons in the country and with NATO's coordination. If there's a biological or chemical weapon incident or attack inside of Ukraine, is there any doubt in your mind that 100% it would be the Russians that would be behind it?
There is no doubt in my mind, Senator, and it is classic Russian.
So anyway, guys, you hear all the theories and the back and forth and so forth. And you know what? The possibilities are it's possible. The problem is our government has not told us the truth for so long that makes it easy for people to start believing conspiracy theories. And how many times have you seen a conspiracy or what is, quote, misinformation all of a sudden become true? Well, nowadays, maybe on a weekly basis, I don't know. I mean, every month I'm finding out stuff that was banned before is now actual fact, and now you can talk about it. So anyway, I'm just saying, guys, use your common sense. Think about it clearly. Remember, sensationalism has a tendency to drive conspiracies. So you need to be thoughtful in how you think about all this stuff. But at the same time, makes you wonder, doesn't it? All right, guys. Well, till the next time, we'll see you. I'm Dave and Cali. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All righty, bye-bye.